We've seen in Oakland a lot of problems with transportation safety. I've been involved in a few different vigils for people who were killed in instances of traffic violence. So I wanted to try to make sure that that kind of situation never ever happens again to anyone.
We just had 2 major incidents here in the last several weeks where 2 pedestrians were accidentally killed and another one was very seriously injured.
Young fella just got a job in the coal mine. On his way home from work, he fell asleep. He was doing between 50 and 60 miles an hour when he hit me. Threw me up on the hood of his car. Then he hit the guardrail. That threw me off the car, up in the air. I come down on a guardrail post with a big hole in my chest. I'm cut from one armpit to the other, from the middle of my chest to my belly button. My left ankle was all torn off. They had to refill that with skin off of my hips. My left arm had a degloving. It was all cut off and they had to sew it all back on. The back of my head was smashed up and they had to put it all back together. I broke 2 bones in my back. One of the vertebrae was cracked. The other one, the bottom half of the vertebrae, was both completely off.
There was an accident. A young child was in the back seat. He was in the safety seat. That car was rear-ended. The car was speeding and rear-ended that child, and that child passed away. A young mother, she had 2 young children. She's late for work in the morning. She sped off, leaving her kids with her parents, went to work. She never made it. Now those 2 young kids are gonna be grown up without a mother. Motorcyclist just bought a brand new Harley. He was driving down the road, he was speeding, failed to make the curve, went over the hillside into the guardrail. He's deceased.
Everybody has a AV bike or scooter now. They drive it wherever they want to. A lot more people on the roadways that you weren't used to, say 3 or 4 years ago.
I think there is a kind of disconnect between the need that exists as compared to like the infrastructure that currently exists as is, especially in Oakland. We see large amounts of students walking along different sidewalks and having to cross the street multiple different times because there's construction blocking their way.
I always tell parents and guardians, as your children get older, they're not always going to be with you and they need to know how to cross the street safely. So please, 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 please cross at the crosswalk.
The law enforcement were not the bad guys. We're there to enforce the laws. The laws were put in place by reasons, certain conditions, again, for everybody's safety and well-being. We need to hold people accountable for their actions. And if they're not doing what needs to be done, then they need to be accountable, whether it's reckless driving, driving under the influence, texting while you're driving.
The biggest thing that I wish people understood was that we're all in it together. When you park your car, at the end of the day, you become a pedestrian, and everybody is at risk whenever you're on the roadway. So working together to keep everybody safe is the goal. Hey, this is Evan Shaw.
Bob Fayok, I'm the Indiana County Sheriff.
My name is Sharice Daniels.
Officer Cluller, University of Pittsburgh Police.
My name is Dan Harvey.
My name is Paul Pozar.
I'm Neil Cahill, and it's time for our region to get safe.